The Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S is an update of the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2. Not much has changed, but what has changed makes the smartphone more flagship than it was before. In this video I will talk about the differences. For everything else, you can even watch my old Mi Mix 2 video. For this review, we borrowed the device from tradingshenzhen.com, where you can also order it safely. Let's start. Inside the box is the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S, some literature, a SIM tool, a USB-C cable, a Chinese charging plug, where Trading Shenzhen also adds an adapter, and a good quality hardcover. The design stayed mostly the same. We have the great ceramic back and a really good build quality, which makes the phone feel more premium than other phones. While the fingerprint sensor stayed on the same place, the camera changed its position. Here we have a dual camera with 2x12 megapixel and it's framed with 18 karat of gold. The main sensor is the Sony IMX363 Exmor RS with f1.8, which comes with a nice jump in quality. The image quality is very comparable to newer flagships. Colors, contrast, dynamic range and sharpness are great and very similar to the S9 Plus, even in low light, which was the biggest weakness of the predecessor. The camera is fast and images are sharp with almost no noise. In regards to brightness and colors, images often look similar to the scene that you saw with your own eyes. There is also a manual mode and many camera settings, but unfortunately it is not possible to save raw images. What we also have is a portrait mode, which works quite well. You just have to have a certain distance to the object. The telesensor helps you with 2x zoom, and even if there are some quality differences, it does a good job. The video quality is also great. Here it comes very close to newer Samsung flagships. Especially the 4-axis image stabilization during 4K, sharpness and colors are very convincing. The dual pixel autofocus also helps you to focus super fast. A slow motion feature with Full HD 240fps like on the S9 or iPhone X is included. The only thing that is missing is 60fps. It doesn't matter if Full HD or 4K, even if the processor has no problem with that. The microphone quality got a little bit better and at least doesn't sound like you are underwater. Just to show you how good the video quality, video stabilization and the sound quality is, I will just talk about some things that I will review very soon. Some smart home devices from Xiaomi. This one is a smart home hub. This is the window and door sensor for your alarm system. This is the Yi light and the security camera, which can also see in the dark. I also got those from Trading Shenzhen, by the way, but these ones I bought myself, like I did with this robot here. About the AI camera, yes, there is a feature like that and it turns itself off quite often, probably for a good reason. It does recognize objects but changes almost nothing. Pictures look either the same or just a little bit worse. The 5 megapixel front camera is still not good and doesn't know what dynamic range is. Light sources and the sky are too overexposed and images are not always sharp. I also still didn't get used to the positioning. Only with low light it performs a little bit better than other smartphones and the face unlock feature is included, but that's about it. What's also new is that the Mi Mix 2S comes with the most recent Snapdragon 845 CPU with the Adreno 630 GPU. On daily use, the difference in performance shouldn't be too visible and recent games run without any problems on high quality settings. You can still choose between 6 and 8 GB of RAM, as well as 64, 128 and 256 GB of non-extendable storage. MIUI 9.5 based on Android 8.0 runs as a system. It is still well optimized and feels fast and fluid. Again, this time I got free updates within 2 weeks. As always, there will also be a global ROM which can be flashed quite easily and is optimized for the use outside of China. With the new CPU, it should have supported Quick Charge 4.0, but it doesn't. The reason is unclear, but Quick Charge 3.0 is still quite good. It's just a bit unfortunate. Instead, you can finally use wireless charging with the Qi standard. You can order the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S in black and white already from several importers like tradingshenzhen.com. It starts there with €530, costs as much as the predecessor did, and can rival much more expensive smartphones easily, especially with the new camera. So this was the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S. Do you have any questions? Ask them in the comment section. If you like this video, I'd be happy if you'd give us a like, otherwise the dislike button is right next to it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Umit for Mobile Geeks.